Go Outfitters Adventure Hammock. Boom. Okay, camp set up. Got a little bit of food there. Just doing the dry packet thing tonight. But I do have some Jiffy Pop. Yay! So, gonna go get some firewood, have a fire. There's the bike. Okay, so yeah, we got the fire going, and I thought maybe I'd wander around and take a look back there and maybe get some photos of what's going on. Just gonna head down here and take a look at this. So when the tide goes out, you can walk over here. You can walk across from there over to there. So I'm kind of glad I took that one. It's a little breezy over there, but even just walking over here, towards here, the wind picks up quite a bit more. It would have been very cold. You can see the ships out there. Cargo ships, mountains of the mainland in the background, and then just past those trees there you can see the rock. That's actually Gabriola Island, a whole nother island. It's pretty nice. Oops. Okay. And then down there, where those buildings are, that'd be downtown Nanaimo. Down there. So you see, I'm not that far away from home. Like I said, it was just a quick, just for fun, get out one last time before the frost comes. Although it was frosty this morning. So we'll see what tomorrow morning brings. Okay, it's 4:30. Sitting here around the fire. Temperature's dropped already a couple of degrees. It says it's between 10 and 11 degrees right now, Celsius. That's about 50 Fahrenheit for my American viewers. Yeah, so I think it's going to get a little bit chilly tonight. But I just put on my first layer of many layers. Sit back, enjoying my time. And I think after I'm done my eating, I might sit down while I still have some daylight and read a good book. Da 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 da. All right, check in a bit. All right, here we are, 7 o'clock, and it's gotten pretty dark. Started clouding over a bit too. Okay guys, this is probably my last post for the night. As you can see, the fire's dying down a bit. Got probably, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes left of flame. Then I'll put some water on it and douse it out, make sure it's completely out, and then head off to bed. Right now, we're sitting in between 4 and 5 degrees Celsius, so that's like 39 to 41 Fahrenheit. And yeah, I think that's about as cold as it's going to get tonight. I hope it is anyways. Oh, good morning. Sun's up. I was just woken up by the ferry terminal. It's a downside of camping close to town and close to ferry terminals, because it's a little foggy out on the water. So the ferry horn went off. That was probably, I don't know, 15-20 minutes ago. But I've just been laying in here, just checked the weather, and it's 0. So it actually made it down to -2 last night. A lot colder than what was anticipated. But it was nice to see my gear worked. I was nice and toasty warm all night long. Had a great sleep. I'm actually so comfortable. I'm just kind of chilling. There's no real rush for today, so I'm just gonna chill here for a little bit. Maybe wait for the temp to go up a little bit more, and I'll watch the sunrise and then wrap up and head home. Came down from the campsite, and this is that spot I showed you last night. It shows you just how far the tide goes out. Remember, you can walk from there to there. I don't even think we're out all the way yet. Well, gang, I guess that's it. Got everything all packed up. Here's the gear in a nutshell. So all of this is tent and sleeping comfort, chair, sleeping pads, blah blah blah, you know. Then riding gear, then a dry bag for my extra layers, a book, chargers, things like that. Then on the bike we have the tank bag, which I will store goodies in, such whatnot. I'll put the phone up here for navigation if it's raining. If not, it sits on the life-proof mount there. This side here is my kitchen, so the jet boil's in there. I've got my cutting board, my knives, my flipper. I've got a pan in there. So a pretty small bag, but I was surprised at how much I could actually get into that. On the back side of this, I have a spare tube, and then on this side I have my tools, and then extra storage for cold beverages, extra snacks, food, that kind of stuff. And then also another tube here. So I have a spare tube for both front and rear, plus all the tools I need to work on the bike if I'm out and about and run into a problem. And all of that there gets on there. So let's load her up and get out of here. Okay, there she is, all loaded up. Now normally I wouldn't have that big monster blue sleeping bag there. I only brought it because it was going to be so cold tonight. Luckily I did. It got down to freezing, -1 overnight. But I was nice and toasty warm. I will be looking in the future at replacing that for one of the more expensive, smaller, super warm sleeping bags. If anybody's got a suggestion, shoot me a comment as to which ones to look at. that'd be appreciated. Alright, so now it's time to say goodbye and head home.